Hey guys, so in this video we are gonna talk about movement and general moving in Combat Master. I'm gonna line up all the timestamps that you'll need for this video. I want to thank Vanny for helping me make this video. I showcased both POVs, my POV and Vanny's POV. I'm gonna be making a tips and tricks video on every single map in Combat Master in the future, so better subscribe and just wait. First of all, if you want to move fast in this game, you're gonna make a speed build. For an example, I'm gonna be using my R7000 skeleton sniper build. As you can see, I have my mobility almost maxed, but the thing that people are misunderstanding is that high mobility doesn't make your gun faster, like doesn't make your movement faster. These are actually the attachments you're using. So if your attachment is saying that you have increased sprint speed, that means that you give your sprint speed increased. So I just leaked you my sniper build. As you can see, you can copy it, you can use it, you can play it, you can do whatever you want with it. But that's what I wanted to explain first of all. So starting off with strafing, you can, if you're on PC, keyboard and mouse, you can do AD while holding W and sprint, which will make you move like this. He's currently moving. Like it's so fast, especially if you're using a speed build. This makes you so fast. You can also combine it with like jump strafing. AD and just spam space. You can hold W and A and jump to the left, so you can jump back to the right while holding D. Just repeat that one. You jump to the left, jump to the right, jump to the left, jump to the right, and just do some slow strafing. If you do a fast one, it's like the same as moving forward, just, you know, makes you an easy target.
You want to do it kind of slower, because if you move too fast,
it will be
it's like you're not really moving in place. It's like you're moving in place.
Yeah. It's literally on the same line. Yeah. But if you move slower, it will be like that.
You can also add in, I like to add in a couple little like quick ones in the middle, just to kind of juke them out so they don't get into the habit of knowing you're going to go the opposite direction right away. So you go back to the same direction, like that. Alright, so you can also add in sliding into your jump strafes, and you can add them independently, just regular slides. Or you can also add sliding and jumping and pressing both of those at the same time. And you can get kind of this effect here.
Oh yeah.
So I like to do a couple of just like regular strafes like this, and then maybe add in a slide, and then add in a couple jump slides, and then go back the same direction. You can just start combining all of these things together.
Yeah, you can just be creative with it. You can just combine them however you want, however you feel like is the best. Moving on to the infinite sliding.
Alright, so with infinite sliding, you don't want to actually just spam slide. Because if you do, you'll notice that sometimes you'll get stuck in crouch. And that is because right before the game auto stands you up, if you hit crouch during that stand-up animation, you'll actually just stay crouched rather than sliding. So what you want to do is hit it after you hit your initial slide and before the next one ends. So you're constantly going to find this timing where you can constantly hit slide during the animation, and it will continuously slide you without ever even standing up. The same thing also works for jumping, where if you hit jump and jump again while your animation is while you're still in the air, you'll start jumping immediately as you hit the ground.
Also, if you want to know that you're doing it well, the only thing you need to focus on is the sound. So if you can hear the sound of sliding like this, that means you're not doing it right. So if there's no sound while you're doing it, you should be able to do it perfectly. Like you should be able to infinite slide.
And then what you can do with this is you can change directions by just moving your camera. So you can get kind of all these crazy slides in different directions instantly.
Damn. That looks funny as hell though. And then you get stuck.
And then I get stuck. So don't spam it too much.
So the next one is zipline speed hopping. So what you want to do is you can either just hold sprint and jump, or you can slide jump while you're sprinting on the zipline, which will make you even faster. So when you can explain how you strafe on it as well, like we mentioned earlier in the video, how you strafe normally,
Yeah,
so
so
now you
you
can do it on the zipline, which will make you a harder target, of course.
yeah, so you can hit slide, jump, and you can. I actually hit slide, and then I'll hold. I play on controller, so I just hold out. But you can hit slide, and then your A or D while you're holding W, and then jump right away, and then you can get this effect where you go out and back in, and then just keep hitting slide and jump.
It's hella fast, and then you can bait your opponents as well. Like, you can bait them thinking that you're going down, and you're actually just going back to the zipline. They will have no clue about it.
Just got in the tree. What? I've never mounted the tree before. What?
Oh wait, what?
I didn't know that was a thing.
Wait.
The tree has a.
Wait.
Alright, so moving on to the mantling section, there's a couple different ways mantling works in this game. So first off, if an object is lower to the ground, you can just run up to it, touch it, and mantle it right away like you see Pav doing. You don't have to worry about spacing or timing. But if you move over to something like a brick wall that's higher, if you run up to it and touch it, the game is most likely not going to allow you to mantle it. So you're going to have to find... It sometimes does work, but he jumped for like 4 or 5 times and it didn't work. But if you stand further away and you time your jump from a certain distance that Pav's going to show you, it will allow you to mantle it every time. There are some objects in the game that this won't work effectively, or there's a certain, you got to figure out the certain distance and timing. It's not the easiest thing. But there are certain objects in the game that this won't even work for. So there's another technique that we do. I don't know if it's necessarily called anything, but it's when you look at an object kind of at an angle, and this is why you will see top players like shake their screen left and right as they're mantling things a bunch, because that sideways angle will actually allow you to mantle certain objects that you can't mantle any other way. For example, Subway, when you're standing on the train trying to get up over the fence to the like upper deck, if you just jump at that from any distance, any combination, you can't get it. You have to shake your screen sideways, and then the game will allow you to mantle it. So you can use this technique of kind of shaking your screen to mantle certain things much easier. So like, for example, if you're on these crates here and you want to get up top to this ledge, you can't always do it if you just run up to it normally. You have to kind of shake your screen a little bit.
Oh yeah, I know.
And then it'll allow you to hit that ledge, so you can actually kind of wall run on the side of the wall on that ledge.
Also, when you slide, like when you slide a name, it won't perfectly scope in. It won't perfectly zoom in.
Yeah, it doesn't perfectly zoom in, but it still keeps your accuracy dead center.
Yeah, your accuracy is good, so you need to know exactly how to place your crosshair placement. So you need to know where's the middle of it. So if you're using a crosshair program, which I wouldn't recommend because I'm not using one.
I am.
Yeah, you can do it easily.
Don't feel bad about it. Most players you watch are actually using one, even if it's not showing up on their screen.
Yeah, exactly.
Pav is just the GOAT, so he doesn't use one because
no, Pav had experience in
easy.
other FPS games, so I know how the crosshair placement works, and I know where my crosshair is placed without even seeing it. So that's why it makes my no scopes more accurate. So I can just slide to the left and try sliding back, or I can just point myself to the other side, so I can just Ferrari peek somebody. Like I can just fast peek somebody and go back without actually taking any damage, unless somebody is a god himself on the opposite team and he kills me instantly. But
or they're cheating.
Or they're cheating.
Or they're pre-aiming, because a lot of people see that shot coming now.
Yeah, I mean, this is a casual spot to peek off spawn, so it's expectable. And thank you all so much for watching once again. We put so much effort in it. I'm really thankful, guys, for all the subs, all the support, literally everything. We are 200 subs away from 1k and I'm really happy about it. I had no clue that CM will get me there where I'm now, so I'm really thankful. I don't want to talk much, so I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.